Yay.
Hello again, Struck. I am back after my dinner break for some more Torchlight Frontiers. New weekly reset and new fame quests are to be done. So I'm just gonna jump right into completing the new fame quests, the new weekly fame quests. Starting off, we'll be playing the Disc Mage now. I played Forged and Off today, so yeah, just for some variety, let's start with the Disc Mage. And later on, as normal, I can probably move on to something else. And since I said I want to try a different build with the Disc Mage this week, um, I want to see if I can combine White Spear together with maybe Energy Spike. This is gonna be a challenge, because I really want to use Damnation as well. Currently, I don't think I can lose the Dark Spear's bonus. And I don't want to lose the entropy bonus. I really don't want to use the unholy bonus. I really don't want to lose this. Maybe this I can lose. I can lose the Holy Fury. Dark skills mana cost. So this will cost a bit more. This will cost a bit more. Let's see. Let's see the setup without the Holy Fury. I don't see the new respec, so maybe I'm gonna wait for the new respec. Maybe it's gonna be tomorrow. So okay. If there is no new respec, we'll do it next time. But next time what I'm gonna do is the build will be exactly the same, except those 12 points from here will move into 12 points from here. And instead of using entropy, I would try using energy spike, just for a bit of variety, mixing things up. In the meantime, let's go get us some quests completed. Starting from the Goblin Frontier. Eventually I'm gonna move on to the Hiveit. So in the next 4 hours or 4.5 hours of streaming, hopefully I can complete at least one of the Frontiers fame quests. I'm not gonna be rushing. If I don't complete them all, I will do them the next time I'm streaming, which would probably be in a few days, 1 or 2, because tomorrow will be Borderlands Day for me. Where do I need to go? First of all, disabling this and this and this. The hideaway or the Lost Woods. The Lost Woods is right next to me, so off we go. Let's get lost together in the woods. What if goblins need to be killed? Folded maps. Wait, this quest with the goblin skulls is still going? Wasn't that the normal quest? This one, the goblin skulls. I don't think it was fixed because I've not seen any announcements. Let me quickly check the Torchlight Frontiers Discord. Yeah, no announcements. So
doing my fame quests too.
yeah, it's the best thing to do right now, I guess. Get those quests done. It's much better doing them as soon as possible rather than leaving them for the last moment. I mean, if I knew I left some for the last moment, I would have done them long ago. Actually, thankfully I found out that I skipped some of the quests and was able to finish them in the first stream today. Alright. Yeah, this Darksiders, the Darksiders ARPG, if I managed to get the money to buy it, I definitely would. I really wanna be playing the Darksiders ARPG. And look at it, it's actually not that expensive. Normally an ARPG of this caliber would cost like 50 euro, but this only costs 25 euro. So 25 euro, if that includes some future DLCs, would be a very good bargain. If it doesn't include future DLCs, it's still a nice bargain. And it will be 30 euros after the 5th of December. So I hope I can get the game before the 5th of December for myself, but we'll see.
But it still looks good.
Even if it's a few hours before Darksiders 4, actually I heard bad things about Darksiders 3, so I never even tried Darksiders 3. I was waiting for it with excitement, and when it came out, some of my friends who played it said it's nothing too fancy. I was a big fan of Darksiders 1 and 2. But hearing that Darksiders 3 was disappointment, I was kind of reluctant to get it and decided to just wait for the ARPG and maybe play that when it's out. We'll see.
I didn't like third one cause it's a Dark Souls clone.
Oh, it is?
It's
okay.
Not bad.
I'm not a fan of Dark Souls games. I'm not a fan of games that are so difficult where everything can one-shot you,
it's not my
like
kind
in
of
Dark
game,
Souls.
TBH.
Yeah, it's always good to know what your kind of game is and to avoid the ones that aren't. That's probably some of the reason why I didn't like playing Remnant from the Ashes. It seems like a good game, well thought out of, but it's too Dark Soulish for my taste. Alright, a legendary already in here.
I pre-ordered it anyway though.
Nice.
A new quest.
I'm really looking forward to the Darksiders ARPG
Because I
looter.
wanted to see fourth game in the future.
If I can get the 25 euro to buy it before the
also
5th of
Remnant,
December, I would be very happy.
It's not so hard, TBH.
Well, I played Remnant. I actually played Remnant. I tested it for a bit and really didn't like it. It seemed unnecessarily complicated and difficult in regards to the combat. I also didn't like how the controls feel. The controls felt very unintuitive, very user unfriendly. I even streamed it for like a couple of hours before I decided to just stop playing it, because it felt like torturing myself rather than playing a game for fun.
It was kinda hard.
Yeah, it was. It was kinda hard at the beginning, and that's what I didn't like.
But then I played about 100 plus HRS*D.
Oh, okay. I'm fan of games that start out easy and then become difficult at the end game, not the other way around. If I can't complete the story without like having to be hardcore, etc., and not dying much and so on, it feels too much for me. I'd much rather complete the story easy, casually, and then when I want extra difficulty for the end game, to be able to select a higher difficulty for the end game. Actually, a few days ago, off stream, I returned to WoWs and more Words of Mayhem, and I was able to beat the boss because they nerfed it. I was able to beat the boss that was giving me trouble, that final boss of Act 1. But the mage builds still feel very weak compared to non-mage builds in the game. Even though they nerfed the boss, I'm sure if I were to do the boss with archer or melee class in Wosen, it would have been a few seconds to kill it.
Remnant, but it didn't give you any benefits.
No, the main problem for me in Remnant is not that I can't change the difficulty, it's that the basic difficulty, the starting difficulty, is too difficult for me. I mean, if the beginning is too difficult for me to progress at a rapid state, it just feels too wrong for me. And it didn't feel like something that would actually grab me. It felt very basic. The whole wood and leveling and build making, etc. It didn't seem like something that would really grab me. It definitely didn't feel like my kind of game, but that doesn't mean that it's not a good game. It just means that it's not the right game for me. What am I doing actually? The hideaway. Well, it should be somewhere in this map, if I'm not mistaken. It's in the Goblin Workshop, so we're looking for the Goblin Workshop. Okay. It ain't here. So it should be somewhere here, I guess.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, I need to remember this guy for when I need to
just
kill...
like Diabloids, etc.
Yeah, I like that type of water shooters, like Borderlands. I like games like Diablo, but when it comes to shooter games, I like things like Borderlands. That's the kind of dump water shooter I like. I don't like... I mean, Borderlands is not the bad dump, it's the good dump kind. It's like not too difficult, not too easy. It's not something that's hard to get the basic of. It's hard to master, but it's easy to get the basics in.
I don't know too many looter shooters.
Well, I know Destiny, I know Borderlands, and there's been some PvE looter games that kind of didn't make it much. There aren't too many. There aren't too many right now. Probably the basic Fortnite game, not the Battle Royale Fortnite, but the basic Fortnite, the Save the World, also counts as a water shooter. But this game is in fact infested with bad wood box practices and terrible grinding, and it's more like not tower defense, but yeah, you're kind of building a base and traps and everything, so it's not your typical water shooter. So I wouldn't classify it as an actual water shooter, but it is close. It is kind of close there. But Borderlands and Destiny are the proper water shooters at the moment. They are the definition of the shooter games I would like. I was expecting Remnant from the Ashes to be something similar, because I was so hyped about the game from trailers and everything from a few years ago, and then when the game came out it looked nothing like the gameplay footage I was looking at, and it looked nothing like the trailers I was looking at, and it felt kind of way different than my expectations. Maybe I was expecting something that I should not have from the game, but thankfully I know that I didn't spend too much time on the game, so I could just refund it. Oh shit, I need to send my pet to sell. So, wait. Yeah, I'm in the right place, never mind. For a second I thought I was not in the right place. So I'm looking forward to that skill respect system, because I really wanna see how well I can combine White Spear with Energy Spike. I've not played Energy Spikes in 3 months, I think. I think the last time I played Energy Spike was 3 months ago. Because when I started the game I was playing mostly with Energy Spike, and then I decided as they started buffing up the other skills, I started testing the other builds with the other skills bit by bit. And I want to see how I can combine, instead of using Entropy with White Spear, I can use Energy Spike with White Spear, see how it would work. I guess it's gonna work. How good, we'll see. Probably tomorrow they would be rolling out the respec, but at the moment I can't. Oh, never mind. It didn't allow me earlier to respec, so when I started the stream, if you watched it, when I started this was missing. Now it's not. Let's go and respec quickly. So just gonna remember, this will not be here, so I'm getting rid of Holy Fury, so dark skills would cost a bit more energy than I want them to.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting this, so this time I'm not gonna put points into Holy Fury, and those 12 points I put into Holy Fury would go into Energy Spike. Alright, let's see. Oh, wrong skill. So it's the classic playstyle, Energy Spike. still feels strong. Even after they nerfed it and even after they buffed all the other skills, it still feels viable compared to them. So I guess for when there's trash mobs, energy spike is the better choice, and then when I need to do some boss hunts or elite killing, I would use light spear. So basically it's the same build as I was playing earlier, except my dark skills kind of cost slightly more, and instead of using entropy, I'm using energy spike, but that doesn't mean I can't use entropy. I can always go ahead and put entropy there. It's the same cost, so for me it doesn't matter which one I would be using. Just wanted a bit of a change of pace or change of the skill I'm using. It's been a while, as I said, since I've last used this skill. It used to be the go-to skill for mages. Every build that's viable used to need this skill before until they rebalance the mage. I'm really happy that they actually rebalanced the mage, because it allowed me to make so many nice builds for the class that don't include energy spike in them and are still viable. And now with the inclusion of mayhem items, when they get added into the game, you're gonna be able to make a build around any skill or combination of skills without feeling that it's a trash setup. This is what a real balance feels to me like. If you want a game to be good and appealing to everyone, you want to make sure that every skill has a viable build that goes along with it. You don't want skills that no one uses, because what's the point of having them in the game if they're bad and no one uses them? And that's what I like about Torchlight Frontiers. It doesn't have shit tons of skills, but all of them can be used in a build and be viable. Some would be slightly more powerful, but they've kind of managed to balance things out. So this skill used to be way more powerful than the others. Now that's not the case. Now it's kind of equal. So whether I'm using entropy or energy spike, I don't feel that either of them is doing a lot less than the other, unlike how it used to be before. The same goes for if I decide to use Holy Fury, Holy Bolt, Unholy Bolt, and Dark Spears being that single target burst skill is also a good thing as an addition. So look at all the blue gear I can get rid of when I get to my fort. Man, it's raining blues. Azure rain. Alright, let's go to my fort. Let's break this down. Wusio from Overwatch would like when I'm breaking gear down. By the way, my take on Overwatch 2, just now kind of thought about Overwatch 2 having PvE. This is what probably might get me interested again in Overwatch, but not in the PvP, but in the PvE. But I think it's still not gonna be enough to make me play the game. Having PvE in Overwatch probably won't be enough to make me go back to it. I do own the first version. I did buy it on launch, and every now and then I've been coming back to play it, but the toxicity in Overwatch is overwhelming. It's just overwhelming. There's so many toxic and it's mostly teenagers. Boring. It's mostly kids that don't even have mutated voices being toxic, trash talking and just ruining the game for everyone. So yeah, I actually liked the current events like Frankenstein, not Frankenstein. What was it? Uh, that Halloween event. Last year I played it with my friends, and it was returning this Halloween, but I didn't play it this time. But I did like it, and so I guess there was many people who liked it, and Blizzard probably noticed that people liked playing the PvE events in Overwatch. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough to make me get back into the game. There's plenty. If I want a PvE game with shooter kind of playstyle, I have Borderlands. If I had hard disk drive space to install Destiny 2, that probably would have been also a great choice. What I really want is for Hi-Res Studios to revive the Global Agenda game. To make a Global Agenda 2. Global Agenda was the one game that I liked so much that I really would give a lot of money to be able to play it again.
Thought about Monster Hunter? Karen.
Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it is a
Great
good
PvE
kind
game.
of game. I know it's a great PvE game. Dauntless is kind of similar, and actually was one of the early adopters of Dauntless in the alpha version. That's how long ago I bought Dauntless. So it gets pretty boring pretty quick. That type of playstyle gets pretty boring pretty quick because you kind of have to farm specific enemies
Yeah,
to
me
get
too.
specific items as materials to craft specific items.
I played Dauntless of Ha.
Yeah, Dauntless was not bad. It was not bad, but yeah, you really needed to make sure everyone is doing their job right. It was fun though. I had a lot of fun in the
Then I
Dauntless
returned
Alpha.
after
Then
2
I
years and
then I
game
also
is still
played
shit
during
x carat
beta,
D.
and I also played during the first Battle Pass season of Dauntless, when they first introduced that Battle Pass system. But the game still feels pretty boring pretty quickly. Yeah, there's new enemies for new gear, but it's the same, more of the same. You're just farming certain enemies to craft the gear that's
I
good
liked it a
against
bit.
certain enemies, and that's it. I can't say I didn't have fun playing it, but after a few days of playing Dauntless, every time I kind of get bored. So yeah, I played for a couple of days and then okay, enough of that. I need something more interesting. That's kind of my reaction when it comes to Dauntless. Whereas Wooter games, isometric Wooter ARPGs, kind of keep me grinding, keep me busy without feeling I'm grinding too much to get rewarded, and without feeling that the game is too difficult and too hardcore.
I
Yesterday,
like
Warhammer
Monster Hunter a
Chaosbane
lot
kind
cause
of
I was playing the first
pissed me
one
off
back in
for a
the
bit.
days on my PS2. Game of my childhood. Asterisk childhood.
Oh, I never had PlayStation. I actually, the last console I had was Sega Saturn, the Sega Saturn with CDs. And then I've been playing on PlayStation games in PlayStation cafes. That's like PC cafes. When I was little, next to my school, there was a place where you can go and rent a PlayStation for an hour or so. So I have played some games like Monster Hunter and so on PlayStation, but not like owning them myself. So Monster Hunter has always been an appealing game to me, and I always wanted to play a Monster Hunter game. But then I kind of grew up, and I guess this type of playstyle no longer is compelling to me. No, not the same as it would have been like 10 years ago per se, or maybe 15 years ago to be more precise. But I remember when I was in even before high school, like 8, 10 years old or so, there was this place next to my school that we could go together with my classmates after school or before school, and we can just collect some money from everyone and play co-op on PlayStation in that place. Sometimes we would play games like where you have four people playing on one map with cars and they shoot each other, similar to Revolt but something different. I forgot the name of the game, but we did play it a lot. We also played a lot of Metal Slug and things like that. But now playing games like that are no longer things that can hold me playing for more than a few hours. But I remember liking playing those car shooter games. So everyone is driving a car and you drive through the map, you would different bonuses that give you missiles or some other things that you can shoot at the others. So it was fun times, man. Fun times going to that PlayStation cafe and playing with my classmates back then. So PC was kind of mostly where my gaming was at after I kind of reached my teenage years. Before I owned a PC, it was before we had a PC at home, it was me going to PC cafes. But when we had PC at home, then kind of moved on to a different kind of playstyle. But I do have a lot of great memories from Sega, from the CD Sega, and from the Sega Saturn, which was CD only Sega. So first I had like that Sega Mega Drive, and then with the Sega Mega Drive, then there was an attachment that adds a CD version to the Mega Drive. And then came out the Saturn, and with the Saturn I even had Warcraft on it, which was amazing. Fun times indeed. There were other games that I really liked playing on a PC and on consoles, games like Golden Axe, like side-scrolling mashers. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but oh boy did I like playing some of those games, and on the Sega there were many of those.
I mostly played on consoles up to 2006 to 2007 year.
Nice.
My first console was SNES, then PS2.
Nice, nice. You remember Golden Axe? Golden Axe and games like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs and things like that, where you're just side-scrolling and killing enemies. Like there was even a Punisher game on the Sega, which was great side-scroller.
For some reason, but I didn't play too much on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I know those games.
Man, those were my kind of games when I was little, the side-scrolling mashers. When I was like, even before high school and stuff, this was the things I liked a lot. There was one for the Sega, Dragon something, that even had a fighter mode.
Beat 'em ups are good.
Beat 'em ups, okay, oh yeah, that's it. Beat 'em ups, and the Punisher for Sega was amazing.
I had Pirates of Dark Water on my SNES.
Oh, nice. Have you played the Punisher? The one when player 1 can play with Punisher and the other one can play with Nick Fury. The real Nick Fury, the one that has the eye patch and the weird mustache, I think. Was it a mustache or was it a beard? Can't remember, but I think he always had like a cigar or something.
But I like this genre.
Yeah. This genre was my jam back then. I guess evolving this genre into isometric ARPG is kind of that kind of explains why I like the isometric RPGs, because the isometric RPGs is kind of like an evolved version of the beat 'em ups. Like from a beat 'em up you kind of evolve into a hack and slash. It's still the same, you're running through a level, you're beating shit tons of enemies, you get some rewards. Except there's the RPG element where it's not just the weapons that the enemies drop that you use for a while until they deplete their charges or whatever. Here you have builds, you have skill progression, etc. So of course it's a few levels above beat 'em up, but you can see how from loving a certain genre when I was little, the evolution of the logical step up of that genre is what I'm loving now. I actually do remember when I was little, my father uh, was speaking about Diablo and was actually excited about Diablo 1. I was kind of young back then, still a little kid, so I didn't know about that game a lot and I really didn't know exactly what it was about, but when I first tried it, man, it was amazing. That's kind of what got me into it. Oh well, this almost got me. So how many more alpacas do I need to free? 3 more alpacas. Right, let's go this way first. I'm assuming this is the dead end. Not the correct way, yeah. This is the dead end with the Netherim enemy. Alright, pet. Go sell some stuff. Okay. Cleared it out here. Oh, there should be a secret somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. And a mimic. See. Where's that alpaca? It's nearby here. The only thing I wish is that we had some variety in those quests. It gets so boring doing the exact same quests over and over every week. It really feels like those real MMO games where every week people are doing their weekly daily quests. That annoying, boring, repetitive kind of grindy playstyle. I mean, of course no one is forcing me to do those quests, but I don't have another way of gaining fame. I really wish I had a much more pleasant way of gaining fame and fame levels to get those contracts going. Oh, full inventory, okay. Wait, no room again. Wait, what the... Was that essence? Yeah, essence and maps, okay, never mind then. For a second there I thought that was a legendary map bundle and I didn't get the legendary maps. Speaking of legendary maps, I do still have a lot of legendary maps that I wanna run. But I don't wanna run them solo, cause it's gonna be a waste I guess if I run them solo. So if anyone doesn't have maxed out gear luck and needs to run those legendary maps with me, feel free to let me know and we can do them together. Oh, this was a wall of fire on me. Wall of fire. Oh wait, why do I have so much money with me? When did I make 7,000 something gold today? Might have to start enchanting, disenchanting and so on. I'm gonna need to farm myself some level 50 items to enchant and disenchant though. Well, if I'm gonna free alpacas, I probably should just focus on getting the alpacas. I'm not gonna kill anything that's not elite. Unless it's in my way. Much rather speed things up. So, Wild Woad Slayer, I hope there's 2 alpacas here. If there's no 2 alpacas here, then I might have to redo the map. Ah, shit. Fuck, I was stuck. I couldn't move. Something was behind me or in front of me. Alright, let's see. Come on, I need more legendary essences. It's giving so much blue gear though. So there's still no alpacas. This fucking mission, every time it doesn't have 5 alpacas even though it wants me to free 5 alpacas. How am I gonna free 5 alpacas if there's no 5 alpacas in the map? I remember last week I had the exact same problem with this map. I had to re-enter and try and find where those alpacas would spawn.
Let's do fame quests on Goblin's Frontier together maybe?
We could. Let me just quickly find those alpacas and then we can take it from there.
I have this quest too.
Alright, that's where the alpacas are. So it's over here. The 5 alpacas. By the way, this time White Woad did not drop cores, so this was an example of White Woad dropping 0 ember cores. Oh, if you need to kill Man Crusher, in my cave he's already killed. So... not sure... we might need to reset or let the map get reset.
Oh, you killed him already, X-D.
Yeah, I just killed him earlier. So yeah, if you enter in the same dungeon as me, he's not gonna be here unless we wait like 8 minutes or 10 minutes for him to respawn. And I need to find one more alpaca, which I'm not sure where it is. So I'm just gonna have to run. I'm not sure how I even missed it. Somehow I did miss it. Look at those potions, 4 potions dropping in the same place. So where did I miss the 5th alpaca? I bet it's somewhere very far from the main road. Well, I've been every place I could on this map. So where is it? Damn. This alpaca quest. See, there is no question mark on my map as well. So there definitely weren't 5 alpacas. It's definitely not here. Well, unlucky. Come on, alpacas. Maybe it's here. Well, it ain't here either, so yeah, I'm gonna have to quit and rewalk to reset this dungeon so I can get the final alpaca. And it's not here either, for sure. I wish I could, like in Path of Exile, reset an instance by entering it while holding control or something. I need to get myself some water. So I'm gonna go to the character selection screen. And then I'm gonna quickly go to the kitchen and get myself some water. So give me a minute and I'm coming back. My headphones switched off while I was in the kitchen. Maybe I went too far from the range of the receiver. Now I'm hoping everything is broadcasting well. Yeah, I actually restarted my voice meter to make sure it's not glitched. Now, back to this shitty place to get those alpacas. Maybe while I'm there I could get another wide world kill for what's its name, for those ember cores. Which reminds me, I need to put all my ember cores in the same place, somewhere in my stash. Because I did get quite a few on my other character. Oh, this one is still here. Nice. I really hope that it reset the dungeon and now there would be the fifth alpaca spawned. Oh wait, the quest is gone. Why is the quest gone? Why did the quest disappear? I did not complete it. So that's a new bug. The quest had 4 out of 5 alpacas or 3 out of 4. I needed one more alpaca and now it's no longer here. It disappeared and it didn't give me the fame. It definitely didn't give me the fame. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna go in there, maybe that's gonna trigger the quest again. We'll see. So yeah, new book. New book, so this week I'm going to be doing one quest less. Meaning I'm gonna be doing 2 quests less, cause one of them is probably still glitched, the one with quads. Yeah, the quest is not here. Can disable this one. I'm not seeing the quest. Well, okay, let's kill those spiders and then just exit this place. So the next quest would be sure thing, we can do the next quest together. It's gonna be the next 3 quests from the 3rd zone in the Goblin Frontier. I'm just gonna go get them. But first I wanna get rid of all that gear in my inventory. So we get rid of this. Oh, I wish I can press enter to break things down. I'm sick and tired of having to click and then click. Right click, left click, right click, left click. Just makes no sense to not be able to press enter to confirm. So let's see, can I put some of those cores? Maybe I'm gonna wait until I've got more. I think I had 6 flaming destroyer cores in the other character. Oh, getting so close to 100. Alright, I'm porting to the Snotskin village. How many blinks? 1 blink. 2 blinks. 3 blinks. Okay, this is a big zone if it's taking 3 blinks to load the zone.
Quest has begun.
There we go. Getting that extra wood quality. So first off, I guess the haunted cemetery. You're not using hammer spin? Interesting. Ah, that's interesting. First time I'm seeing Realm Master without hammer spin for movement speed and escape mechanics. Oh, I mean, no one is saying that you must use it or need to use it. It is nice though. It is nice because it gives you extra movement speed. It gives you extra movement speed and it allows you to escape when things get messy. Even if it's a one pointer, it's totally worth it for the movement speed. Wait, did we miss it? Oh no, it's right here. Just gotta kill those elites first, cause why not? So what's the quest in the Haunted Cemetery? Kill hidden skeletal warriors, kill gargoyles, and a mimic chest. Okay. So nothing too difficult. Yeah. Feels good to be using energy spike again after so long.
Your pack is full.
Alright, those gargoyles are still sleeping. We cannot wake those gargoyles up. Let's go find some others that we can actually wake up. Ain't gonna be those. Ah, that's fine. This game doesn't really require you to make a intricate build. I mean, it's nice to have things that are synergizing, but it's not really a must-have in order to play the game and enjoy it. You don't have to be doing the final difficulty. See, even I'm not doing the final difficulty, even though I can, to be enjoying it. And when it comes to hammer spin is just extra movement speed. It doesn't have to do anything with the build. You're a bit faster. You're moving faster. You're just completing stuff faster. That's why the skill is kind of good. It's also decent when the monsters are surrounding you for all sides and you can't escape. It allows you to knock them back and give yourself some breathing room. But that's kind of it. If you're not using a rail hammer, the synergy bonus is kind of a waste. But I do love it for the movement speed and for the knockbacks on a rail master. Okay, we got the gargoyles sorted. So now it's the boss. Oh no, now it's the mimic chest. We don't even have to kill the boss. So there is a chest, but not a mimic. I'm gonna try and find a mimic. Another chest. This one is a mimic. And it should count it because you're here nearby. Alright, quest complete. Got my 100 fame points. Alright, I'm gonna rush to the boss. I guess there's not much point in killing those low level monsters. I don't think you're gonna get any XP from them if you're level 20 something 30. Of course, elite monsters are always worth killing, because you never know what they'll drop. Oh, more elites, nice. Damn, I gotta remember this. If I want Netherrim elites, maybe going into the Haunted Cemetery has a nice chance of those spawning. Let's see, here. Let's see the chest. A lot of blue stuff. With so much blue items, I'm probably gonna be... oh yeah, 300 soon. Alright, back to my fort. Actually, back to Snowskin village. I'm gonna go to my fort later. Or maybe I should have gone to my fort and teleported back to this map, so that we're closer to the next dungeon for the quests. I think the next one is on the farther northern part of the dungeon, northeastern part of the dungeon, of the map of the public zone. So Gobskill Canyon, yeah. Well, we can just run to it. Oh, someone's been clearing stuff here. Dock tags. Wait, my quests are completed? Oh, I think my game crashed. Oh, never mind. It was just loading my quests. Clear dry brambles in the Gobskill Canyon and kill goblins and collect dock tags. Dock tags can be collected here, I guess. So on the way to the Gobskill Canyon, we should be able to get many of those dock tags. I'm already at 12 out of 20. Oh, shrine, nice. There's that nice ore deposit. Get those stones. Four deposits in one place. Oh, something hit me hard. I think it was a goblin gunner or something. Oh, look at this guy running into the stone. How did he get there? He was inside the wall, inside the stone. That was weird. That really was stranger than things. Dig Wobo. Okay. Dig Wobo. Oh, and there's another guy here, John Wick. So 18 out of 20, 19 out of 20. Alright, almost done with that dog tax quest. Then it's gonna be Brambos all day. Elite enemies, nice. Oh, this one's scared. He's escaping. Look at that dude. He keeps running away from me. Well, this one dropped a lot of green junk. Alright, finally got those stacks. Fame level up. 29. Getting close to 30 for those extra 4D cores. Let's see how many Brambos I need to get. Oh, 12 only. Are you here? I see a portal. Oh, you went to your fort. I'm gonna go to my fort there. And get rid of those blue items, I guess. And viewers, if anyone else wants to join us, we're doing some fame quests in the Goblin Frontier. Just cruising around, roaming the frontier. Doing the menial work. Alright. Break it down. One blink. Two blinks. Can we get a third? We couldn't. You still at your fort? I'm not gonna clear any dry Brambos until you're here, just to make sure that there's enough for everyone. Oh, no, never mind, you're here. So let's try and find those. I don't see any so far. Oh, actually, never mind, I just saw two here in the in the left side.
You are dying.
Two down, 10 to go. I'm not a big fan of this stuff overlapping here, the buff bar together with this icon there. I hope they think of something to just separate it, maybe limit it to not show buffs between here and here. Alright, couple more left. So yeah, the nice thing about this map is there's more Brambos than we need. Good to know. So this is done. We're gonna have to move to the next zone after this. I guess let's go and rush and find the boss. Pet cage. Show me what you got, pet cage. Oh, this one can be opened. Okay. So I guess there's pet cages like that one. I think this one was actually reported already. So yeah. I'm gonna teleport to the next one. So already three out of 6 public zones done. The second one only had 1 quest for me. The first one had 3 quests, the second one had 1 quest, the third one had 3 quests, and let's see, the fourth one, the 4th, 5th and 6th I'm kind of sure that they all have 3 quests themselves. So only the second one kind of had a single quest. So it's not 18, it's 16, and altogether it's 32 if you complete all those. So 3,200 fame points altogether. If that's the exact same number of on both frontiers. I think the other frontier also had the same thing, one of the zones only 1 quest. Gotta check when we go to the Hive. So we have kill skeletons, collect contaminated bones from skeletons, go to Dust's lair. Also, if you've noticed, there's no longer day and night cycles. Seems like they decided to get rid of this whole day-night cycle thing. This kind of makes building for physical defense not that necessary and urgent. Until they decide to maybe make undead or Netherrim frontier. If they make like the one frontier that has majorly undead and Netherrim enemies where you would need shit tons of physical defense, then that's gonna be interesting. So here it says wood stone piles. I'm assuming since you're in the map that should count for you. Just put it one and collected one grub. The bad thing about this is not every stone pile you would be giving you grubs. At least last week that was the case. Oh, legendary. Legendary pet tag. But yeah, as you were saying earlier that you're getting more legendaries, but mostly pet gear. Be happy that you're not playing few months ago when 9 out of 10 legendary items would be pet items. Thankfully they modified the algorithm to not drop that much pet gear. Because you only have 3 pet slots compared to 10 other slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, on the forged it's 10. Or it's 9 on the forged if you don't count the relic weapon. So 3 versus 8 or 3 versus 9 on the forged. I wanna kill this enemy. A gunner. Is he gonna drop me a pin if he's a gunner? Look at that. He's a swordsman, but underneath him it says a gunner. How? Is he shooting with his sword? Or with his shield? Or maybe the sword and the shield do a Voltron and combine into a weird cannon. Let's go into the sepulcher to get some skeleton kills. Blinkety blink blink. Alright, that's a lot of blinks. Oh, a mimic already. So yeah, we're gonna get those 50 kills pretty quickly. I'm not seeing any of those contaminated. Oh, never mind. So many of those contaminated bones. And I think I'm already at 10. That was quick. And another legendary Woods Beast Powdron. Fire defense, goblin defense, crit hit chance. Even sounded kind of like a song. Really looking forward to the mayhem version of the Wood Beast Powdron. combining that with Bone Razor and that other undead shield, forgot the name of it. It's gonna be nice. Having skeletons, beasts, netherlings, spiderlings, all of those running around me. The only bad thing about the netherlings is they can't follow me. And they stay only near the vicinity of the spirit well. Unless they decide to change this. Alright. Let's go to the secret spot. Killing Skelly Man. Getting close to the lair of Big Daddy Skelly Man. Okay. Oh, forgot there's one more level. And the pet's already overburdened. How's my inventory? And damn, I'm gonna have to stop voting for a moment until the pet is back. Kinda forgot to send it to sell the gear before he was full. Save some time. Is this chance to poison? No. Yeah, I haven't had much time to farm high level items due to those fame quests putting me into low level zones, and most of the time I'm kind of doing low level things due to those quests. Not the smartest thing to do, to force your players into doing content that barely rewards them with gear. It's very hard to progress your gear if you're a casual player, and if you, unlike me, don't have much time to play the game every day. So imagine someone who has like an hour or two a day being forced to do those low level quests on a high level character. That's definitely gonna feel painful, because the guy is never gonna have enough time to farm some level 50 gear while doing those. Of course, it only takes a few hours to farm all of those quests, so even if you don't have that much time every day to farm them, you're probably gonna need just 2 days to get rid of them if you spend 2 hours a day, let's say. They don't take that long. But it definitely needs to be reworked again. It's still a step better by having so many rewards. I just think first the quests are very bland. Oh, you're full. I'm full as well. I'm gonna go to my fort too. The quests are very bland, very repetitive, and it's gonna be fun if maybe if not every week but every 2 weeks the quests kind of change. It would be nice if there is a rotation of the quests. So maybe there would be 3 or 4 different weekly combo quests, like weekly quest packages we can call them. And 1 week it's package 1 quests, and the quest would be quests A, B, C all the way to etc. Then on the next week would be package 2, then the third week would be package 3, and then on the fourth week it could be back to package 1 if it's 3 different packages. So it would be nice to kind of add multiple of those and just rotate back to them in between every few weeks. I think it's fine to have 3 different instances of those quests. It won't be that grindy and that repetitive if every third week you're doing the same quest as 2 weeks ago. Alright, of course I don't need those low level items. What? Okay, that was minus 51.1 pet cell item time. Damn, I'm gonna save that just for the sake of showing it that it exists when making build videos. For when you're doing those speedrun farming maps for goat and stuff. But the thing is I don't have where to place it. Am I still missing the gauntlets from this celestial set? It's fine. I hope it's remembering your portal so you can get back to the place. Cause I'm not sure whether you can teleport to my portal. Did I get 100 essences or 99? Damn, 99. Makes me wanna kind of get rid of one of those items just for the sake of getting this. Oh, it was connection, okay. Could be some VPN related stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just gonna wait in the town until you reconnect. Okay, diseased grasp. Nice, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Okay. I'm gonna be enchanting this later, trying to get some gear work on it. But not now. I want to get the 100 essences first. So I'm wondering if it's saving your portal and whether you can go back to where you were. Oh, I disconnected as well. Okay. I guess it's something to do with the map. The map disappeared while we were outside of it, I guess. Or maybe when you, being the party leader, disconnected. Maybe while you were being the party leader and you disconnected, something happened to the map we were in, and that's why we can't get back to it. Let's see, can I get back to that map? It's probably not gonna let me in there. Oh, it let me in there, okay. Well. Okay. Oh, you're already in a party, weird. Yeah, I am already here. See, I'm right next to you even though we're not in a party. This is hilarious. I'm gonna kill steal all your enemy kills. Get those kill steals. It's telling me that you're already in a party, but when I go to the party thing, we are not in a party. See, I can invite you, but well, it's a glitch. It definitely is a glitch. Oh, you have a skeleton spearman with you, or whatever it's called. This dude. The dude with the pole arm. I'm wondering what item is doing that. Is it the little general that's giving you this? It could be. And those legs, what are those legs? They look very blue. That leg armor. I've never seen that one. Is it glitchy or? And this enemy that you've summoned. All right, so this ally that you've summoned keeps standing there. It doesn't disappear. It's quite nice. So the little general gives it, nice, good to know. So they've changed it, he didn't used to give it before. Yeah, I know the item. I just did not... I did not know it's like that. It has this ability. Also, the celestial pants on the Realm Master look like this blue. On the mage it looks more like yellow-orange. Oh, you killed the boss right away. Okay. I normally get those enemies to spawn when I don't forget about it. So now back to the goblin zone and trying to get goblin gunner firing pins and grubs. I guess it doesn't have to be in a certain zone. Yeah, it doesn't say in which zone, so any zone would be fine. Mm. So off to the next one. The fourth zone, I guess we're already. Or is it the fifth one that we're already supposed to go to? Then we're doing those quick, very quick. So we did Gobstomp Stronghold, I think. It's time for the Lake Gobdunk. Well, that's quick indeed. Already in the one before the last. Well, I can't send the pet to the to the town. Interesting. Let's see what quest we're gonna get here. Dance like you're on fire.
A new quest.
Chewy Stewie and Rotten Extraction. So basically Dead Gob Foes, Restless Glade and Dank Gobho. And the firing pins we can get from any place, and the grips we can get from any place where there are stones. Stone piles, rock piles. Yep, there we go. Those ones drop firing pins.
Finished a quest.
And I finished the firing pins.
More faith.
Same level up. Oh no 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 no. Oh, legendary.
You're refreshed.
Would be Storm Guard. Wait, he shot at me. Okay, this dude. Not seeing much stone piles, but eventually we will see them. If we don't, it will be the last quest I'm gonna complete, I guess, for this frontier. But I think by the time I complete the rest, I would have found enough of those, whatchamacallit, the stone piles for the groups. So Dead Gob falls first, I think, is the better option. And to just keep going up and up from here, after we complete this. Is this the one with the cauldrons? I think it is. Maybe the cauldrons were in the final one. So Dead Gob Foes is oh yeah, exactly this one. Bowls of Questionable Stew. With shield. Another skull focus. I want to see what this looks like. Interesting. So it's like a skull of a netherling with a diamond or aquamarine or something. It's between an emerald and an aquamarine. Not too green, not too blue, kind of jewel inside a nether skull. Looks nice. Oh, actually, I should not be using the entropy gear if I'm not using entropy. Okay, I'm gonna check just a moment, cause I closed my Discord. I mean, I didn't completely close it. Oh, you mean in there? Oh yeah, yeah, this shield, the firewall. Is that the firewall? And the helmet looks nice as well. The firewall is a great shield. So actually, we don't need to fight every single enemy. We can just skip through some of them. Do those still give you XP or do they not give you XP? If you're like level 28, 29, those probably no longer give you XP. Yeah, 23 definitely shouldn't be giving you XP for your current goblin level. So let's just go get the questionable stew. Yeah, I thought so, kind of. Alright, let's find the questionable stew then. Although it is worth it, if you see those the big goblin shamans, the fire dancers, it's worth stopping to kill them because we do have quests for those. There should have been some questionable stew at the beginning of the dungeon. Maybe it's always random where it would be. Some of it is close to the end. Oh, elites, let's kill them. Okay, no stew here. No stew there. No stew here either. This is a fire dancer, nice. Getting those contracts levels farmed. Already at 30. Alright, that's the first one. The first bow of questionable stew. Okie doke. Now the next one should be close to the boss, if not in the boss room right before it, I think it was. Actually, it is right where the boss is.
Can't carry anymore. Quest complete.
And quest complete.
Overloaded.
Oh, and a pet cage. And a battle cry. Dude, my work continues to be terrible when it comes to pet skills. I think my account is cursed and I'm never gonna get the pet skills I want. Kinda sucks, but not much I can do about it. I could report, I could make a bug report, but they would just laugh at it and say RNG. But it definitely is terrible if I spent so much time playing the game and I still can't get those 3 pet skills. Where were they? Those 3 pet skills. Wait, why can't I see the pet skills? Oh, cause my pet is not here maybe? Well, my pet skills are gone. Wow. My pet is kind of... What's happening to my pet? Something's happened to the pet. I might restart and see how it goes. Let's restart the game. As with the new hotfix, it's better to just restart, make sure everything has downloaded the hotfixes and everything. I need to experiment sometime with some effects, voice modulation, etc. effects like reverb and so on. Like this, or like, what can I modify? What's this? Like this? Does this change my voice too much? Maybe, maybe not. Reverb. There's some reverb. Let's add some delay. I'm not hearing it myself, so I'm not sure what's happening. But there's things like this. Yeah, like that. Alright, while I'm waiting I could go and grab myself some more water to drink. Damn, I'm really thirsty after that dinner I had. I guess it was too much. So yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I actually do see you. So just give me a moment, I'm coming. Just to get myself a glass. Alright, I'm back. So. No pet skills? Maybe they're fixing something. Hopefully they're fixing my broken pet getting RNG. That's been stuck for months of not being able to get the skills I need. And the pet in general is gone. I mean, I can't send the pet to the town. Can I sell the items from the pet inventory? Let's see. I can, thankfully. That's fine. Let's go to my fort and get rid of some of the blue and orange gear in the meantime. I would be laughing my ass off if I find out that there actually was a glitch with the pet system that was preventing me from getting those other skills. How do we re-equip it though? I don't even know which pet I was using. Probably the Azure Drakelink. Let's assume I was using the Azure Drakelink. Nothing happened. I swapped it. Okay, never mind. It's here. Okay, I re-equipped it. Now it's there. Look at this, 1.2 additional bolts fired on shock. Oh no, that's gonna... that's meme worthy. I need to print screen this. Oh man, this is just too good. 1.2. Just a moment. I have disabled my... Hello, mid-game stream. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated, Yutai. Hope you're enjoying your stay and glad to have you here. So yeah, this is meme worthy. Why? Because wife-bound items are like what, 20 something% stronger than regular items, and I guess instead of having one bolt fart per shock, you have 1.2, 20% more. This is amazing. I'm just gonna print screen it. How do I print screen it without losing that? Shift print screen. Yeah, this is definitely something I wanna be saving. Okay, let's get rid of it now. Let's get rid of this and this. So I'm saving this one. Okay. So yes, finally 100 essences. Actually, I'm gonna print screen this as well. Nice, so now that I've got 100 essences, it's time to upgrade that helmet I was saving. I was saving a level 50 Goblin Frontier helmet for when I get 100 legendary essences, and I was saving this one as well. So it's time to enchant some stuff. Anything else I can enchant? Maybe not many level 50 items I can enchant. So helmet first. Please give me gearwork. No. Yes. Perfect. Amazing. Alright, then this one. What do I even want on this one? Since it already has fire damage, maybe I can make it a fire damage weapon. Or I can make it bleeding and crit. Thanks. Do I want bleeding and critical build on this one, or do I want fire build, or do I want poison? Now it's the perfect time to open up the calculator. And for those of you who want link to the calculator, there it is. So I'm selecting level 50 legendary and what's the name of it? Tainted. So I'm selecting tainted, one-handed tainted. So one-handed tainted can give me poison damage, chance to poison, extra poison duration, crit hit chance versus poisoned, chance to immobilize, or crit hit chance versus sword targets. I definitely don't think this is the best one. What about the hot or cold? Fire damage, burn duration, chance to burn, ice damage, chance to chill duration. Nothing too fancy. And the chance to burn is only up to 15%. And wait, there should be something called one hand flame or freeze. I don't have this one. Is that for off-handed? One-handed flame or freeze. I still think it's better to go for a crit build, for a blunt force. Because the blunt force can give me physical damage, chance to bleed, extra bleed duration, critical hit chance versus bleeding targets, and bonus critical damage, bonus critical hit chance. So... no. Nice. Okay, not so bad. I'm liking this. I'm definitely liking this. It's still not better than what I'm using though. It's missing a chance to do an element and crit damage. If it instead of physical damage it gave me extra crit damage, it would have been amazing. I'm still gonna keep it. First of all, I wanna equip this one. I'm losing some gear work, but that's like 5 gear work, 4.2 even, and I'm gaining a lot of defenses. So 14 goblin, 21 fire changes to 25 goblin, 23 fire. Much better. So this is going here. Actually I might, yeah, let's keep it for now. This is going here for now. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go on with the quests. We are supposed to go to the Restless Glade. You're probably already there. Restless Glade. Oh, it's pretty close to the waypoint. Any stones to turn? No stones. No rock piles. Oh, you're here. Nice. So yeah, I did lose some gear work, but overall this helmet is gonna give me some extra defenses, so it's totally worth it. And I'm wondering if they removed the triple enchant SWAT items. Maybe they made them extremely rare. Because the first few days I played this patch, I did get like 2 of those items. Some of those actually I lost because of the pet inventory glitch. And since then I've not gotten a single one of those with three sockets, not even a blue one. So killing 50 skeletons and then killing the boss. Straightforward. It would be interesting if they make it to behave in such a way that if you're using white magic on the Dusk Mage against undead, to do some little bit of extra damage. Already got the 50 skeleton kills. Are those giving you XP? They're probably not, because they're level 24. You're probably already like 30, or are you still 29 or so? Yeah, I thought so. $28, well yeah, I guess it needs to be 3 levels or lower difference to get that XP then. I thought it needs to be 4 levels or lower, but it's 3 levels or lower. Oh, something here, grub, nice. So this map has stones for grubs, perfect. Another grub. Five grubs. One blink, two blink, four. I'm gonna kill the other enemies before him. Oh. Let's see what we get. Oh, and actually I forget that I have to use those. bundles. Yeah, I need to remember to do a redecoration of my fort this weekend. After unlocking so many good stuff, I'm gonna wait for level 33 contracts, and then I'm gonna have all the things. For now I need to redecorate some of the stuff in my fort. This looks amazing. Cookout kit. This weird tin bathtub. This is the weirdest looking bathtub ever. I wanna actually use a real life version of this bathtub. It just looks too fancy to not try it once. You can be sitting and having a bath. How does the water stay still though, without spilling over? It would require some extra special gravity or whatever. So, what do I need? 2 more grubs. I guess I'm gonna get them in the next zone. I'm going to the fort, and then from there I'm gonna teleport to the final river run or whatever it was called. Wanna just look at some of those things I've unlocked. Odds and ends. I'm assuming most of them are under odds and ends. The crow's nest is here. The Imperial wagon is here. Oh, it looks nice indeed. Nasher outer. For a second there I read it as Illuminati totem and I was like, what? But it's illuminated. Grindy mill. General stand. Okay, that looks nice. Alright, good stuff. Definitely good stuff there. Oh shit. I selected the wrong thing. In the meantime, I'm just gonna put this one here. Now let's see the final few quests of this frontier. Of this contracts of this frontier. Yeah, river run. Nether perch. Gimme gimme. Jolson and Ride or Die. For dog jockey. So Snotskin Grove, Goatwood ticket, and the other one is preferably the Glimmering Grotto, but it can be done anywhere. Are we gonna do Snotskin Grove first? I guess why not? It's nearby. and damage shrine. I guess by the time I load up into Snotskin Grove, the damage shrine would be over. Right, I guess I gotta wait a few seconds after it loads us in for all those quests to appear. This guy got one shot sniped. Loving how snipey this new skill is. Not seeing any grubs though, any stone piles. Seeing wood piles. What's the quest here, by the way? Just to kill monsters, I guess. Doesn't matter whether it's a goblin or something else. Getting all that wood. Have you gotten any legendaries recently? This is level 28, so here you're actually probably getting experience. Oh, legendary. And even the gear that drops here you should be able to wear. Would be stop. Not bad. Basic but not bad. Still some essence. So far I'm really liking how they decided to make the enchanting system in the game. It doesn't feel too grindy when it comes to getting resources to enchant stuff. And it still doesn't feel like you can enchant everything as much as you want without putting in the work. So you gotta do a bit of grinding, you gotta get the gold for disenchanting items if you wanna try multiple times to enchant one item with the stats you want, and you gotta farm items to sacrifice them. Definitely there's a balance in there. And I'm really glad that they've added things like gear work on the possible item rows for enchantments, on the items that can give you that by default.
You are overloaded.
The backwoods. I'm gonna kill the enemies around the boss first. gotten some good items sometimes from killing those. Where is he? Oh, he escaped over there. That boy's scared.
Your pack is full.
Mm-hmm.
Increase.
Same level up. No pet cage. Strange. I remember there being one here. Maybe only in the Mapworks version of this layout. Alright. Back to the river run, and from there it was what was that? Restless Glade? No, not Restless. Need to check what the name was of the zone that we need to go to. So the Gobwood ticket now. So you can get some nice XP farming in this public zone all the way until like level 33 or something. I think the 29 level monsters could get you all the way to level 33. And from there you're gonna have to start doing map works. Level 50 map portal.
You
Uh,
died.
I didn't even see what happened there. I know a projectile hit me from the shaman, but I did not see him casting the projectile, nor the projectile reaching me. Might have just walked into it by accident. Nice legendary enemies. Not legendary, elite.
Your inventory
Yeah,
is full.
the face portal is there. Oh, Gobwood ticket has the quest where we are supposed to break all the things. My favorite quest, man. This is just a quest for me. You can count on me to break stuff if you want me to. Demolitionist extraordinaire.
Your pack is too heavy.
Oh, mimic. Okay. Gotta send the pet away for a bit. Break all the stuff. Best quest ever. You're also collecting Joe bones, not just breaking stuff.
Your pet is back.
Oh, something blue, nice.
You can't carry anymore.
And just on time when my pet returned. Alright, the breaking quest is done now, it's just the Joe bones, I guess. Not sure who drops them. I guess any of the enemies here. It seems to be stuck at 8 out of 12. Maybe, oh never mind, it's here. It already dropped them, I just need to pick them up. So 2 more. Could it be that if it has already dropped enough, it stops dropping? Because so far that's never been the case. I've had more than what I needed on the ground. And it just stopped showing me the ones that were the surplus after I finished looting. Maybe just the goblin hounds. Oh, wood beast sandals, nice, crats. It's probably an upgrade to what you're wearing. Nice, nice. Oh, and blue gloves. Let's see what it dropped for me. Blue blazing incendiary sword, so that's gonna be a one with a lot of damage. And chance to burn. Although the health on kill is not in the name. Oh, and a bitterwood. This used to be one of my favorite weapons when I was leveling my mage. One of my first, if not my first legendary was the bitterwood. I think it was a level 13 bitterwood. The first legendary I ever got. So there are some grubs on this map, nice. I'm still missing 2 Joe bones though. And 1 grub. 1 grub, 2 Joe bones. Let's see if this one will drop some Joe bones. 1 Joe bone, so 1 more Joe bone and I'll be good to go with this quest.
You're nearly dead. You have finished a quest.
So now I just need one more extra grub.
You are overburdened.
Wow, so much blue stuff. That's the wood quality. Wait till we start doing map works together and you actually get some gearwork items like gloves and helmets with gearwork. How much is your gearwork here on the tooltip? If you press I and C and scroll all the way to the down to the bottom, I'm wondering how much gearwork you would be seeing here. 100 is the limit, so anything after that is an overkill. Keep in mind that's including this 15%. 33%. So you need to try and if you really want to bump it up, you need to try and get a helmet or gloves with an enchant socket, and then you can try and enchant some gearwork into it. I think once you reach level 30 gear, it's worth to start enchanting stuff. Even armors. Before level 30 maybe only weapons would be fine, if you don't want to waste your resources. But after 30 something the leveling up slows down and each item could last you a few levels. And it would be worth enchanting it, because by the time you're gonna be replacing this item you would have gotten all the resources you spent on it back, so it will not be a waste. Can't find my last grub. Eventually I'm gonna find it as I do stuff that has stones to turn. Okay. Big map though, big map. I'm loving that kind of Goblin Village map layout. Oh, and now it should be the fire boss, if I remember correctly. Is it the fire shaman? Or is it someone else? Oh, it's not the fire shaman, but it's still someone with fire. Oh, there's a lot of extra enemies. I'm gonna get those, because that's extra XP for you if we don't kill the boss right away. Okay, well, he kind of stumbled onto my missiles, my projectiles. A lot of blue stuff. Now the thing is, if it drops me something good, I'm gonna be screwed, because my pet... Oh, my pet is still here, never mind, he just returned. Okay, I'm gonna give my pet some blue gear. Wow, so much stuff. Yeah, I definitely need to go to my fort and break some stuff down. So now I just need to kill Netherrim and Grubs. And there's Netherrim in the Glimmering Grotto, so we can do that next. There's definitely enough to get 20 kills in the Glimmering Grotto dungeon chain. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at all that crit damage. Even though it doesn't give much oh, no. Even though it doesn't give much defenses, it's actually a great item. This for a build that requires crit damage is perfect. If you have a lot of crit chance already. Although I already have an armor that's better. I've just noticed. I kind of forgot I had one like that. But for a blue item, this is great. The only thing it's missing is a couple or 3 enchant sockets, but even if you didn't have them, it's a great addition. Almost back to 100, even though I wasted some for enchantments. Wasted is kind of probably not the best word to use, because I did get some good stuff out of it. Alright, Glimmering Grotto time. Oh, I keep forgetting that I need to give it some seconds after walking into a new zone to load all the quests and stuff. Oh, there's Grubs here. Nice. I'm gonna quickly go before someone else boots them. Oh, never mind. Let's kill this enemy. Oh, wrong way. Should be this way where the grub is. Oh, and there's some more elites. Oh, and some more elites. Oh man, this is great for you. You might get some good stuff out of it. A legendary gunners and then some elite brutes, I think. I'm actually gonna kill the squishier brutes and the squishier gunners, and then the big boy gunner. Good XP for you, I am assuming, when we are killing those. Let's stack all the elements on this dude. He's only missing shock on him. If we are going to the Torchlight Frontier after this one, I will be going on my Realm Master probably. Because I've played with the Forged on my first stream today. Then I started with the Mage this time around on the second stream. And my Realm Master also has currently high vid gear equipped. Oh, you want a fire relic? Well, let's go and farm after we're done with this Netherrim quest. Let's go farm for the fire relic. I don't mind. I actually could use some of those cores farmed because I wanna reroll some of my fire relics. So let's go farm you some of the cores. Let's do a quick run of this dungeon to get those 20 Netherrealm kills, and then we are gonna be doing some farming of what's it called, Wide Vault. We can just skip the enemies on the way to Wide Vault and only kill elites. It says so. If you go into your reliquary, it tells you the enemy and the dungeon. So if you go to the reliquary and select this item to see the requirements of crafting it, it's telling you where the cores are dropping for every item. It says the name of the enemy and the dungeon where this enemy spawns. So for the fire one, it says Wide Vault in the Goblin Stash. It doesn't tell you the name of the third dungeon from the chain. It tells you the name of the first dungeon in the chain, which is the Goblin Stash for Wide Vault, which is quite nice. Much more user friendly to tell you the first one from the dungeon chain. Okay, we're starting to see some Netherrealm already. And those are champs as well. Nibble Rover. Oh boy, when did I get so much trash gear? I ain't seeing much of those netherlings though, but they should be here. Earlier on my forge, when I was running this dungeon, I did get shit tons of a regular Netherrealm enemy spawning. There we go, champ Netherrealms. A pack of 4, a 4-pack, or is it a 5-pack? I think it was a 4-pack. Yeah, it went from 3 to 7 kills. This damn RNG, man. When I was running this dungeon, it took me a while to get enough Netherrealm champs. I needed 2 Netherrealm champs more, I think. Well, actually I killed 2 here and then I got the other 2 in that final zone in the Hive. And now just even not finished with the first dungeon of the chain, already killed 7 elites and 2 regular ones. so many elites. Oh, legendary. Glad I opened this. Feels good when when I return few meters back for a missed mining card and I get legendary out of it.
Your pack is full.
Alright. I'm gonna go to my fort myself then. Wait, why do I have two exactly same items? Was there a glitch in the game that duplicated one of my items? Or did I somehow end up putting two same items?
Your pack
I think there must have been a glitch. Well, yeah, I'm gonna remove one of those later. But that was very, very weird seeing two exact same items. What connection? Oh, okay. I did not lose connection, but yeah, there's Netherrealm here. I'm gonna wait. Pet, pet, don't kill them, pet. Okay, got him out of there. So we can get those 20 kills. Although by the end of this dungeon, we should be able to get the kills without a problem. Not sure why my pet keeps bugging me. He ate earlier. He's probably bored again and wants to play. Right, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna play a bit with the pet. Oh, you're already back here. We're not in a party now. Ah, it's this way. I hope I did not just kill one of the Netherring. Oh no, I didn't. So a few more. I think with that group of Netherring we should be done with the quest. Yeah, I am. Subterranean trench. Think, yeah, one more dungeon until we reach the boss lair. Pet, quiet pet, you ate earlier. Oh, what's this? Some legendary ore? Yeah. I'm loving how they burst into those butt pools. Right, there should be some enemies here. Getting close to the boss room. Actually, not even halfway done with this dungeon so far. Oh, Celestial Powdrons, grats. Any crit chance on those? Crit chance, crit damage, hopefully you have one of those on those Powdrons. Oh, nice, nice. A decent row for sure. Anything above 5% is good on those legendaries. Oh boy. I don't think I've ever seen anything that high. I think my highest one is yeah, 5.7. Maybe I've seen 5.9, but never over 6. not even a 6.0. So you're very lucky to get a 6.1. Even on my other characters, I don't think I've ever seen a 6 point something. Invigorated regenerates health, yeah. I'm gonna have to make sure I'm hitting them at the same time. You're getting close. You can already see the entrance. It's gonna be that Tusk dude, the fun fight. The fun fight with the stones or totems or pures or whatever they're called that we need to destroy at certain states of his HP.
Your pack is full. Your pack is too heavy.
Alright. Boss fight time. Let's get this piggy killed. I feel like some boar meat, so let's get this dude. I feel like Obelisk and Asterisk. Asterix and Obelisk. Or was it Asterix and Obelix? Those guys could eat a whole pig without a problem.
You're badly hurt.
Man, those fires hurt. And he's down. Let's see the pet cage. Please give me battle cry again. Telling you, pet skills and me should be a meme. I can just see myself in few months from now still not being able to get those pet skills I'm missing. So back to the fort and then Goblin Stash. I can probably do one run of the Goblin Stash and maybe end it for today because I'm getting pretty tired. My eyes are starting to close. It's already 11 p.m. and I think I woke up at 9 in the morning, so I've not been up for that long. And when it comes to the Blood Drinker, the dungeon is Deeper Sorrows. It drops off the secret weapon in Deeper Sorrows. So the Deeper Sorrows should be some of the first dungeons in the Goblin Frontier, I think. But where exactly? It's not saying the basic one. The Deeper Sorrows, it could be the Goblin Workshop, but I don't think so. It might be the Haunted Cemetery, but yeah, I still don't think so. It's just not showing you the proper name. So this one is saying Goblin Stash and Dungeon is not Skin Village. This one is saying Deep Hollows, a dungeon in the Bogwood Hollow. The secret weapon, I remember there being a quest for the secret weapon. You kind of, maybe it's better off if you want a new Blood Drinker to just create a new character, get the Blood Drinker with it via the quest, and then just delete the character after you transfer this to the shared stash. The shared relic stash. Okay, so we're going to the Goblin Stash. We can skip the enemy fights, cause you won't be getting XP, I won't be getting XP. We can maybe only stop for elite fights. Or if you want things to be even faster, we can just skip even the elite fights. Yeah. If we get some of those, what's it called, the movement speed shrines, it would be nice. There's someone here. Deadbot. Alright, Deadbot. Alright, coming in hot. There's a shrine here. Oh, movement speed shrine, perfect. And I'm seeing some legendary enemies. I'm gonna go grab those.
Your pack is full.
Oh, more elites. And some more. I heard the sound for elite spawning. I don't see from where. Oh, here behind us, the Goblin Warriors. Kurliker, okay. that sounds a bit weird if I combine my language with English. Because kur in my language means dick, but anyways. And lost connection to the game server. Yeah, same. Yeah. It's the server. This one was definitely not on your end, it was the server. Well, all that running to reach wide world quick, and the game is showing us a middle finger by disconnecting us. Right after seeing an enemy named Kurliker. Coincidence? I think not.
You are overloaded.
Right, I'm almost back there. Let's see if Kurliker is back. I'm just gonna open a portal here. Just to make sure if I disconnect, I'm gonna get teleported here with my portal.
Your inventory is full.
Yeah, we're not. Goblin Cash. Okay, Goblin Cash. Yeah, if you've added me to the party, after entering the dungeon, yeah, you would be in your own dungeon, I would be in my own. It only works if one of us is not in the dungeon and then the other one enters after adding each other into the same party. Then the person who was outside would be put into the same dungeon as the one who was inside. You should be fine, you should be able to kill it by yourself. And let's see if I'll be able to kill mine quickly and get something good out of it. I do need a few more ember cores to be able to craft a new flaming destroyer. If I combine the ones I've got with me and the ones my forged has, I don't think my realm master has any. Okay, White Walt's lair. Let's see what he's got for me. I want his helmet. I want White Walt's helmet to drop. The one with the tusks and everything. Well, no ember cores this time for me. So today I already killed it 2 times and 0 cores on each of the kills.
You can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I think I know all the recipes I can get already. That's probably gonna be it. I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm gonna stop the stream for now. There's gonna be more tomorrow, and tomorrow there should be some Borderlands as well, not just Torchlight Frontiers. Thanks everyone who joined Struck Club. So keep it cool until next time, and lots of good stuff and respect from me. Goodbye and see you next time. Peace out.